It's another week. It's another episode of Hello from the Other Side. Welcome to this week's episode. I am Natalie Miles, spiritual guide, psychic medium, teacher and mentor, guiding and connecting you to your intuition. So this week's topic, it's all about manifesting. I've had a great question from Maite in, I hope I've pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I haven't. Sometimes I'm really bad with pronouncing names, but this is a really great question. So the question she asks is, how do we learn to manifest from a place of love and not fear or lack? She goes on to give a great example. So if, for example, if someone says, I love my Mercedes, but they take the bus, how do they get into that headspace if they don't believe it deep down? So what she means by that is, we're told a lot by people that when you're manifesting, you have to say it like you already have it. Like you already have it in the present tense. So I have a Mercedes, and that you need to imagine that you're driving in the Mercedes. Imagine that you're in it. Imagine that you're feeling the leather, that you're turning on your music, that you're driving really fast. You imagine the freedom and the flexibility that it has, that you can just get in your car and that you don't have to walk to the bus stop and you don't have to like deal with everyone else on the bus. And that's what they say, like you have to put it in the present tense. But what is really, really, really important to remember, that mindset does play a huge role in all of this. Because if you don't believe it deep down and you are manifesting out of fear or lack that you don't have the money to buy the Mercedes, or fear that it's never going to happen, it won't happen. Mindset and manifesting is really, really key. So how do you put yourself into the right manifesting mindset? Because it is all about getting into that vortex energy, and for you to believe it to be true. It is really important that you believe it to be true. No questions. If you're doubting it in your gut and you don't think that you're worthy enough, it won't happen. So you need to believe it to be true. And that's a mindset thing. So for example, don't manifest on days that you're having a low day. If you're feeling low and depressed one day, if you're having a particularly low day, don't use that day to manifest, because it's not going to bring in the results that you want. But you can get yourself into the right vortex manifesting energy. It's so important. So doing the things that you love, eating the right food, going to the gym, getting high vibe where you feel the energy buzzing off you. Whatever you love to do, you do those things on the day that you want to manifest, where you say, I love my Mercedes, and you really, truly believe it. But getting into that vortex energy and believing it to be true is so, so important. It's the same when you're working with intuition. It's the same when you're connecting to your spirit guides. If you are feeling low vibe, you won't get the right answers. And it's the same with manifesting. You can also really breathe it into your heart space. It really helps you connect to this place of love, manifesting in a place of love. So what you do is, when you're saying, I love my Mercedes, actually put your hands on your heart and breathe the energy in. I love my Mercedes. I love the fact that we're using this as an example and we're using the car as the example. But really breathe it into your heart space and feel the energy fill your heart, where you know it to be true in every ounce of your being. In every ounce of your being. For some people, they say, especially when cars, does that mean I have to go and test drive a Mercedes for me to go and experience what it's like, so I'm not in the bus, so I really knows what it feels like? No, you don't. Visualization is amazing. You can visualize it, and the more that you say it to the world, I have a Mercedes, I love my Mercedes, I love driving in my Mercedes, it comes back down. one of the when you're trying to manifest in money, one of the two great mantras that I always use: I love money and money loves me. So great, so powerful. The other one is I attract money easily and freely and from multiple sources. I attract money easily and freely and from multiple sources. So yes, those two mantras really work when you're trying to manifest in the money so that you can get the Mercedes. So thank you for watching. Great question. If you like this video, please like, comment, or share. I will be back next week for another video in the Hello from the Other Side series. Thanks for watching.